What's going on, everyone? So I'm just here at the gym with Jaden, and it's been a little while, so I thought I'd just film a bit of a workout for you guys. We're going to train some chest, a bit of back, and it's more of a pump session, so I'm going to run you guys through the workout. Here we go. Alright, so we're starting off with a fly movement on the cables here. I normally always like to start with a fly or isolation movement before I get to my compound stuff. So I'm going to go like 3 sets between 8 and 12 reps. Going a little bit more high in the rep range here, and yeah, trying to get the blood in the muscle.
You should see my schedule, my summer dip, yeah. I've been on that high grade, that gasoline. You should see my schedule, my summer dip. I don't have no time for you, no time for me.
Alright guys, so moving on to the compound exercise now. I'm doing an incline dumbbell press. What I'm doing is a little bit different. So I'm actually coming up at the top and I'm actually supinating my grip. So that way you're going to target more of the inner chest, and it's just another variation on that to include from time to time, especially my lower chest is something I'm just really lacking. So I'll show you guys now how to do it.
Friday night, how it goes now, how it goes down. Dollar bills in these hoes now, that'll go down. I make bands now, off a deal, now I go around. Yeah, you go around. You know how.
Coming down slow, 3 seconds down, 2 seconds up, squeeze. So yeah, it's actually harder than it looks as well, so you don't need to go too heavy. That's something like 24 kilos. And I'm just going for three reps, so I'm going 8 reps, 10 reps, 12 reps, and I'll just pyramid up like that. So start with a heavier weight, and then we'll go lighter as we go. Right, so just going a little bit heavier now. But again, you don't need to go too heavy on this exercise, because it's pretty hard. So you want to make sure the technique's down pat.
Now I go around, yeah, you go around. You know how it goes, now they care too much in the night, and the vibes always at me too up. And they always talking shit, cause they never knew us. They don't get that we way down and too up. They don't get down, I know that you miss it. Yeah, I know you wish that things were different. Yeah, I know that you miss it. Yeah, I know you wish that you could switch it. Yeah, you should see my schedule.
Yeah, normally I don't go to absolute failure because my technique starts to really deteriorate. So I'll go, that was roughly 12 reps, but to the point where my form's still good. So that's that, moving on. Alright, so next exercise that we're doing is an incline press again with dumbbells, but we're actually just going for a straight press. I've actually lowered the incline as well, so we can hit more of our lower chest. And we're going a lot heavier with this one, so aiming for about 40 kilograms. Going for the slightly lower rep range of 8 to 10 reps. So 3 sets, let's go.
I don't have no time for you, no time for me. You should see my days now, no time to sleep. You should see my Friday night, how it goes now, how it goes down. Dollar bills in these hoes now, that'll go down. I make bands now, off a deal, now I go around. Yeah, you go around. You know how it goes now, they care too much in the night.
It's really important with this exercise, you want to retract your scapula, so bring your shoulders back, make sure your chest is always engaged, and making sure your shoulders aren't coming rounding at the top of the movement. So often when you start struggling, you bring your shoulders into play. So you want to avoid that at all costs, because that's going to really, hurt your anterior delt. So little tip. So what we're going to do now is move on to back. So starting off from the lat pull down here, but I want to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to get rid of this. So we're going to start with a lower rep range and then pyramid up as well. So start with like about 8 to 10 reps, then we'll pyramid up to like 10 to 12, then 12 to 15. So let's go.
I don't have no time for you, no time for me. You should see my days now, no time to sleep. my Friday night, how it goes now.
Right, so after the lat pull down, we're going to jump into the rear delt row here, but this is a little bit different. We're using a rope on the cable, so show you guys how I'm going to be doing this. So again, you don't have to go very heavy on this because you want to make sure your technique's down pat. Right, so what you're making sure is you hunch forward, let your shoulders rotate forward, and then you make sure your elbows are pointing towards the back.
That gas on me, yeah. I don't have no time for you, no time for me, yeah. Used to see my days now, no time to sleep, yeah. Used to see my Friday night, how it goes now, how it goes down. Dollar bills and these hoes now that I throw down, I make bend.
This is a great exercise for rear delts, but you can also use the variation on the lower cable machine, so you can pull from like up here, or you can pull from down there, but I'm just pulling horizontally. So that's what we're doing. So you can see with this one, really squeezing at the bottom, holding, slow eccentric phase, squeeze. See that one, you're gonna feel it straight through the rhomboids, and by getting that squeeze at the bottom, you're gonna make sure you get the contraction. Basically 3 sets here, you're gonna superset with the rope, rear delt pull, and then keep moving on. All right, so after we've done the lat pull down there, we're gonna jump straight into the rope, rear delt pull. So this is on a decline, so I'm gonna be laying down on the ground, and then so rolling my shoulder blades forward, retracting my scap, and then pulling. Squeeze at the top, hold that, squeeze, hold. Keep doing that. Oh, you really feel it. Just going for about 12 reps. Oh. So that's our middle of our back. We've got our rear delts done. Now we're going to move on to one arm dumbbell rows. So we'll do that. We're going to go 50s on one arm dumbbell rows. So what I normally do is to go lean over a bench like on the dumbbell rack, or you can even lean over just a regular incline bench. So that's what we're going to be doing here, just to make things easier and not get in the way of everyone. So I find that straps are really helpful as well, especially if you want to lift it like heavy. So just wrap them around your wrists. If you're training back in general, you always should be using straps, so otherwise your wrists are going to give way and you're just not going to be able to get a good workout in. So we're going to turn this around. So we're going about 8 reps per arm, 3 sets. Make it slow and controlled.
Way down to up, down, get down. I know that you miss it. Yeah, I know you wish that things were different. Yeah, I know that you miss it. Yeah, I know you wish that you could switch it. Yeah, you should see my schedule, my summer dip. I've been on that high grade, that gasoline.
So yeah, if you really want to build some thickness in your back, I suggest throwing this into your routine. These are like a staple, always in my back workouts. So try and go as heavy as you can, but obviously make sure your form is really strict. So the last workout, the last exercise to finish off, we're doing the bench over barbell row. So this is another staple I like to throw in to my back routine. So we're going to be probably using about 20 kilos a side, but we'll start a bit lighter, pyramid up the weight. 3 sets, we'll start with 8, 10, 12 reps, and make sure we use those and show you guys how we do it.
Yeah, you go around, you know how it goes. Now they care too much in the night, and the vibes always have me too up, and they always talking shit cause they never knew us. They don't get that we way down and two up. They don't get down.
It's probably helpful to use a belt, but today I don't really have a belt, so we're not going to go crazy heavy. Again, I'm always like to focus on the strict form and just isolating the muscle group and not really using a lot of leverage and a lot of like swinging in the motion. So you see what I got, you see what I mean now.
For 30 minutes, 1 hour.
Make sure your lower back's upright and straight.
Yeah, you go around, you know how it goes. Now they care too much in the night, and the vibes always have me too up. And they always talking shit, cause they never knew us.
So that was the light set. We'll go a little bit heavier. You guys see what I mean by keeping the motion really strict. There's no real swinging. You don't see me like this or anything. I'm straight up, straight down. Going to finish up here. Got one last exercise and then we'll wrap things up. Boom. All right, so last exercise, finish off with the ruck pulls. This is probably the best back thickening exercise you can possibly do. So we're going to start with 2 plates aside. We'll pyramid up the weight, going for about 4 sets, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So always make sure you do use straps, otherwise you're just going to have a hard time. And the grip's about shoulder width apart. Be sure that at the bottom of the movement you want to drive through your legs, so you don't want to make sure that you're bringing the weight up with your back because you're going to hurt yourself. So when you keep your feet planted on the ground and drive through your quads.
Yeah, you go around, you know how it goes. Now they care too much in the night, and the vibes always have me too up. And they always talking shit, cause they never knew us. They don't get that we way down and two up. They don't get down. I know that you miss it. Yeah, I know you wish that things were different. Yeah, I know that you miss it. Yeah, I know you wish that you could switch it. Yeah.
And that is back done. All right guys, so thanks for me and Jaden. We came here, we did a quick workout for you guys, and I hope you like the instructional workout. If you guys do, let me know, and I can do this once a week. And I really look forward to getting back into YouTube because it's been so long. So yeah, if you guys liked it, let me know in the comments. Give the video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next shot.